To Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado. It's the first home game of the season for the Denver Broncos as Russell Wilson visiting his new home as Davis Mills and the Houston Texans pay visit. Both of these teams seeking their first win. Broncos upset last week on the road in Seattle, and the Texans fell by 3 to the Indianapolis Colts. Should be a fun one. Let's skip ahead straight to kickoff from Empower Stadium at Mile High. The oxygen thin here as always. Russell Wilson going to have to get used to that. That's a major difference for him. That's Fairbairn set to kick this one off, and Wilson will begin with the football. Pending the return, is this one going to be brought up to the 27, a good return of about 23 yards. So Russell Wilson trotting onto the field for his first possession of the day. A rushing touchdown last week for the longtime quarterback. However, he had a fumble that essentially cost them the game. Wilson in the shotgun on first down, takes a snap, now going to hand it off up the middle, bounce it off a couple tackles. Is Melvin Gordon had a huge week last week against the Seahawks. He's looking to repeat that here. On second down now, Wilson taking the snap from under center, fires towards that right side. It's caught. Jerry Jeudy, again at 4 yards. Tiptoeing on the sideline and getting closer to picking up a first down. Broncos just need the 37-yard line for a first down on their opening drive as Wilson fires left side. That one caught. Cortland Sutton into Texan territory to the 49-yard line, and Russell Wilson's got his second completion. So Wilson off to a 2-for-2 start. Looking to keep those numbers sharp. Russell Wilson by himself now at his own 46-yard line. He's got 5 receivers out there. Going to fire quickly across the middle. That one caught. It's the big man across the middle. Albert Okwuegbunam on the grab and run of 10 yards. So after back-to-back first downs, the Broncos are looking for their third one in a row. Texans defense looking for a stop as Gordon gets a carry up the middle, shedded through a couple tackles, and he'll gain 8 yards on 1st and 10. So this Bronco offense that only scored 7 points last week, looking to match that in their first drive. They're moving quickly and somewhat easily down the field. Wilson in the shotgun. Gordon takes the carry up the middle. Got lots of blocking. Melvin Gordon into the Texan red zone. A gain of 11. Excellent blocking from that Broncos front 5. It's the most important part in rushing the football is the protection for the running back. Could take an average running back and make them into an elite running back with just 5 guys doing their job up front. It's been a very clean possession since that first third down for the Broncos. Wilson continuing that. Okwuegbunam, another catch to the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 7 yards, and the Bronco offense hitting on all cylinders currently. Eric Murray, the safety, gets credit for the tackle. But Denver moving down the field with a vengeance. Showing no signs of stopping. Wilson in the gun. He's got Gordon in the backfield to his right as Wilson takes a snap, looking to throw. Fires towards the end zone, incomplete. And Wilson finally has his first miscue. That one, maybe a little bit of miscommunication between him and the receiver. but it'll bring up the second third down of the game. Broncos need the 10-yard line to keep this drive alive as Wilson in the gun, taking the snap, fires right side, almost intercepted, but it falls incomplete. That was nearly picked off on the play by Jalen Petrie, the strong safety. But instead, the Broncos stall short of the end zone and will have to kick a field goal. Unless, how about this for a call? The Broncos going for it on 4th and 3 from the Texan 13. Wilson looking to throw, fires, caught across the middle. And that's enough for a first down, a gain of 8 yards on 4th and 3. Looks like Tim Patrick caught that pass. An excellent grab for him. So the Broncos gamble on 4th down and it pays off. Now 1st and goal at the 5. Wilson takes a snap, handoff Gordon, going left side, looking to fight through a tackle, and he will. Touchdown Broncos. And Denver opens the game up with 6. Broncos wasting no time, showing all the aggression in them as Melvin Gordon runs that one in with no issues. Just had to break one tackle on the edge, which he did successfully, and was able to strut into the end zone. Derek Stingley Jr. just a couple of milliseconds too late. The extra point from Brendan McManus, who we thought was going to kick the field goal earlier, but he's going to attempt the extra point. This one up, and it is good. And the Broncos match their score from last week with a touchdown on their opening drive. An excellent start for Russell Wilson. Good, the microphone took a minute there. All right. This one going to be kicked off from the 35. And it is going to be returned. Looks like it may be Derek Stingley Jr. Going to take this one down the right sideline, only going to find the 24-yard line. And it's not Stingley, not Stingley on that return. Regardless, the return only getting to the 24. As we welcome everybody watching us today. So Davis Mills coming onto the field for his first drive for the Texans. And Marlon Mack getting a carry going right side as he stumbles. Looked like he may have tripped over Randy Gregory, the former Dallas Cowboy, returning from injury in training camp. He returned in the middle of July, as many speculated he would. A huge contract for him this offseason. 5 years, $72 million deal with the Denver Broncos. The Texans will try again on 2nd and 8. As Marlon Mack in the backfield, but Mills looking to throw. Fires across the middle. That one caught. It's a strike of 10 yards for Davis Mills. Brevin Jordan on the grab. I wanted to say Daniel Jones so badly there, but it's Davis Mills in the backfield. Texans held to just 3 points last week against the Colts. And a 3-point loss is Marlon Mack getting the carry up the middle. He's not going to find any room, only going to get to the 40 somehow. Getting a gain of 4 on that play. That's pretty generous of the officials to spot the ball that far. But as I was saying, the Colts defense really dominated that game, only winning 6-3. But you only got to score 6 points if your defense only gives up 3. So they took it personally. And Mills under center on 2nd down and 6. Stack box to the left for the Texans now. As Brady Cooks goes in motion on that left side, stack the box even more, but Mills looking to throw. Fires left side, it is intercepted, picked off at the 45, and tackled down at the 40. It's Josie Jewell. So that one, a bit of a miscue from Davis Mills, as it looked like he was looking for Brandon Cooks on that play, but instead picked off our first turnover of the game. Comes in just the first quarter, as Millsy makes a bit of a miscue. Excuse me. I can't speak today. Thankfully, doesn't matter at the moment. The Broncos coming back onto the field. Excellent field position already in Texan territory, looking to go up by 2 possessions. So the first turnover of the game ends up in the hands of the Broncos as Wilson looking to throw. Got to fire left side. That one caught. Shedded a tackle to the 32-yard line. It's Cortland Sutton. Again of 7 on 1st and 10. And with that final play, that's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 1. It's the Broncos up 7-0, leading in Denver with the football. And the Broncos off to an excellent start on both sides of the field as Jimmy Moreland picked up that tackle. So we flip sides of the field to begin quarter number 2. Wilson has the Broncos in the I formation. Melvin Gordon getting a carry, going right side, breaking through a tackle. It's actually Javonte Williams. A first down of 8 yards to the 24. An excellent pickup from Jawan Williams. He saw carries in abundance last week as well, but he sheds a couple of tackles. Actually, really just stopped by Cortland Sutton on that play, who kind of got thrown out of his block. Fortunately, it won't have that big of an impact as it still brings up a first down for the Broncos. Wilson under center, a stacked box to the right this time for the Bronco offense. Wilson sets a man in motion, looks like Okwugbunam. And this one going to be a handoff. Melvin Gordon, goal left side, looking for blocking, not going to find any. And he'll carry it down to the 20. And the Broncos in the red zone for the second time today, looking for their second touchdown. Christian Kirksey, the former Cleveland Brown and most recently Green Bay Packer, on the tackle. Looking for a bright spot with his new team. Lots of eyes on Russell Wilson this season in new threads for the first time as he's going to fire right side. That one caught. Looks like Tim Patrick to the 17 just to gain a 3 yards. Will bring up third down. Patrick's second catch, his first one came on a crucial 4th and 3 as Desmond King on the tackle. Just one receiver to either side for Wilson on third down. Going to be a handoff to Gordon going to right side, fighting his way for that first down to the 12. Melvin Gordon, 6 yards per carry and a touchdown already today. An excellent start, not just to the season for Melvin Gordon, but also this game. He had an excellent week 1 against Seattle. As previously mentioned, the Broncos, one of the more dominant rushing teams in week number 1. May come as a surprise. A lot of people think it may be the Colts. Some people think the Browns, maybe even the Titans. Well, Derrick Henry did dominate as well, but it was really the two-headed monster in the backfield for the Broncos that got the job done. But they did fall short in Seattle as Gordon going to run right side. He's got lots of room, and he's going into the end zone. Melvin Gordon has doubled up his touchdowns on the second Bronco possession. Excellent blocking from that Broncos offensive line. Completely flawless. As we see the replay, that offensive line parting like the Red Sea, and the left guard didn't even have anybody to block. That's how well the other 4 did. And Melvin Gordon goes into the end zone untouched. And the Broncos double their lead on their second possession. They cash in the turnover for 6 as Brendan McManus on for the extra point. 1 for 1 so far, 2 for 2 on the season, and he makes it 3 for 3 with that one. And the Broncos go 6 plays in 39 yards, taking up 2:22 off that clock. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It means a lot to me. Keeps me going at the end of the day. If you guys got any Bronco fans or Texans fans that are friends, viewers, feel free to send them a link. Let them know what they think of the stream. See if they can compare it to IRL. That would help a great deal, would go a long way. We're looking to hit 1,000 subs sometime within the next 2 months. As McMahon is going to kick this one off to Smith, who's going to return it from the 4-yard line. As he's taking it down that right side, now going to cut back middle. A great return to the 29-yard line. And Davis Mills going to have a chance to redeem himself. I'll make a deal with you guys in chat. If Daniel Jones, if he wins MVP, I will shave my head. You can clip that, do whatever you want with it. Texans kind of in an odd formation. They got 2 running backs and a fullback in the backfield. As Jones going to hand off Marlon Mack going up the middle. He's got excellent blocking. He trips over his own 2 feet after a gain of 9. But still an excellent play for the Texans. Davis Mills trying to redeem himself after a costly turnover. Looks like the Texans will stick to the run on 2nd and 1 as they're in the I formation. Mack, hands on his knees in the backfield, now hands on the football, going up the middle, picking up a first down and breaking a tackle on his way to the 43. And it's actually not, it's the 3rd string running back getting a carry. You don't see that too often. Rex Burkhead, the backup, but even he is not getting the carry on that occasion. Mills in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Taking the snap, fires quickly, left side, incomplete. An awful start for Davis Mills to this game. Mills in the shotgun on 2nd down and 10. He'll try again after that incompletion as he takes the snap, looking to throw. And backpedaling. He's sacked and he lost the football. Picked up by the Texans at the 30, but it's still a loss of 13. Mike Purcell. Davis Mills nearly had his 2nd turnover of the game on that occasion, but the Texans able to recover. No harm done. Well, harm done. A loss of 13 yards, but they will still retain possession as Davis Mills got clobbered by a couple of Bronco defenders. And that will bring up 3rd down and 23. Texans got a long way to go from their own 30. 23 yards to pick up this 3rd down as Mills going to look to throw. Probably going to fire this way downfield. No, just going to dump it off across the middle and nowhere near a first down. Just to the 36. That'll bring up 4th. Marlon Mack, his first grab of the day. Alex Singleton on the tackle. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning from Empower Stadium at Mile High. Empower Field from Mile High, rather. You get the gist. It's Mile High Stadium at the end of the day. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Broncos on top, 14-0. And the Texans going to have to punt this ball away, so the Broncos going to get a chance to make it even 21 if they'd like. Nearly forcing their 2nd turnover on that drive. Cameron Johnston on to punt this one, as he'll boot it away from his own 25-yard line. This one an excellent punt all the way back to the Denver 11, and it's only going to be returned to the 16-yard line. KJ Hamler, the Penn State graduate, with a 5-yard return. And so the Broncos, this Denver offense coming back onto the field, trying to score again as Melvin Gordon getting a carry going left side. He's had a lot of impressive stats so far, and he'll add to it with another 1st down carry. I'll call him just short. I would have given it to him, me personally, but Christian Kirksey gets a tackle on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 1, according to the officials. 2nd down and 1 now. Wilson's got 3 receivers to his left. And he's got Gordon in the backfield. Gordon getting the halfback draw, going to right side, got room, but he's going to pick up a first down after just a gain of 3. And a good start for the Broncos on the run game. They've been excellent so far. That's Melvin Gordon's 9th carry. Over 50 yards and 2 touchdowns today. An impressive start to this game for Melvin Gordon. Looking to continue that on this drive as Wilson going to fire across the middle. That one caught Tim Patrick to the 40. And a timeout for Denver. Appreciate everybody joining me today. We'll have highlights coming out tonight. That is a must-see game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. That one came down to the wire, a high-scoring game. Such an exciting game between those two teams, the NFC South divisional foes. Both these teams started off 0-1. One of these teams looking for their first win. Wilson fires across the middle. Cortland Sutton into Texan territory. And a first down. Sutton, the longtime Denver Bronco, who's had some incredible and remarkable catches in his short career here, added to it with his 3rd catch of the day. Blake Cashman on that tackle. 52 seconds remain in the first half. The Broncos burn their 2nd timeout. Wilson throws a little screen to Gordon, who makes a move at the 43, and he'll get to the 40-yard line. But the clock's still moving. A gain of 6 yards on that play will allow Denver to the Texan 40. Desmond King, the 2nd on the tackle. .30 seconds remain in this first half. Wilson looking to throw on 2nd and 4, fires across the middle. That one caught Ogwubanam. A gain of 8 yards and a first down for the Denver Broncos. Blake Cashman, another tackle as the clock dwindling down here in Denver. And the Broncos burn their final timeout with 10 seconds remaining. We'll see if Brandon McManus wants to kick a field goal now. This will put the Broncos up 3 possessions. So, likely one of the final plays of half number 1, Brandon McManus, a 49-yarder, is up in the air, and it is good. And the Broncos lead by 3 possessions. So Denver blowing the Texans out of the water in this one. Just 6 seconds remain in this first half. Texans probably not enough time to get anything done. They will receive the second half kickoff, but it has been all Denver on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Completely dominant on all cylinders. Texans looking for any points at this point, as McManus going to kick this one off. Looking to get the last couple seconds to dwindle off the clock, and it likely will here on this return. Going up the middle, and somehow 2 seconds remain in this first half, but likely a kneel down coming from Davis Mills, unless he elects to take a shot downfield. Already 1 interception from Mills. He lost a fumble, but it was picked up by Laramie Tunsil, a former Miami Dolphin. We know his story, but the Texans wisely electing to take a knee and take this into half. And it's the Denver Broncos on top at half, 17-0 in blowout fashion. This game far from over, though, as Davis Mills going to get a shot to begin half number 2. Texans defense tired. Texans offense, lack of production. Those are the couple words and phrases that describe each core so far, and the special teams for the Texans, I suppose you could say unimportant, because they haven't had to do much. Just 1 kickoff to open the game, and a couple punts, as McManus going to kick this one off. And the second half from Denver underway. This one going to be returned from the goal line. Smith going up the middle, trying to cut back, and he'll get to the 26-yard line. Not a bad return. Davis Mills will begin his 3rd drive here. An awful start to the game for him. One of the more highly praised rookies last season. A very underrated rookie at that, out of Stanford. That's with Tyrod Taylor injured. Davis Mills came in and made a huge impact that season. And he's looking to do the same here. Is this one going to be caught? Dumped underneath. Marlon Mack gets a gain of 70 yards on first down. And Mills just his third completion of the day. Texans in the I formation, as they have been a couple times today. Mack in the carry, blown up into the backfield. An excellent play from Randy Gregory. Gregory with a tackle of loss for 4 yards, and the Houston offense is just non-existent in Denver. Maybe just thin on oxygen, or maybe just thin on athleticism at the moment. They're down 3 possessions. They need a break in this third quarter, and it starts with this third down. This Texans offense hasn't done much. They need to do something on third down. As Mills looking to throw, fires across the middle. That one caught. Brandon Cooks fights his way for a first. Maybe that's the spark that needed ignited for this Texan offense, as that may have been one of the first downs for the Texans so far in this game. They haven't done much at all whatsoever with the football. As looks like a couple Bronco defenders in the area with that tackle. So finally, the Texans picking up a first down, and Mills looking to throw on 1st and 10. Now going to fire right side. That one caught, and fighting for a first down, Brevin Jones. It's actually Brevin Jordan. He's injured on the play. Looks like he hurt his right shoulder. So Brevin Jordan going to get checked out on the sideline. Looks like he was grabbing that right shoulder. We'll see if he'll return. Regardless, though, it is a first down for the Texans. Back-to-back first downs. That's a huge part of this drive so far. They're looking for points to make it a 2-possession game. Anything will do at this point. Mills going under center. Mack in the backfield. And the box going to the left. But Mills looking to throw on 1st and 10. Fires way downfield. That one caught. Brandon Cooks at the 30 to the 28-yard line. And the Texans offense finally finding a rhythm. For the first time this game in Bronco territory. And it took them all of about 2.5 quarters. But Brandon Cooks, a huge grab at the 30-yard line, turned it upfield for a couple of yards. And the Texans threatening for some points in quarter number 3. Pat Surtain, one of the best corners in the game. That's the hope, at least for the Broncos. Looks like Denver may rush 5 on this play. Mills going to hand it off. No, faking the hand off to Mack. Now going to look to throw. Going to fire right side. It is caught. Brandon Cooks down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back big gainers. And the Texans really showing up with their offense on this drive. It'll be 1st and goal at the 10. Davis Mills putting all of his trust into Brandon Cooks. Now that Brevin Jordan injured, a right shoulder injury on his grab of 14 yards earlier this drive. An excellent opening drive to the second half for the Texans. They're looking for a touchdown on 1st and 10. Mills going to fire right side. Caught. Brandon Cooks going to turn it upfield, fighting towards the end zone, but he'll get to the 3. A good gain of 7 yards on 1st and goal. Pat Surtain, another tackle. And the Broncos getting something, looking for something on defense, as their offense has done a lot all day, and their defense held a shutout so far. They're looking to at least hold the Texans to a field goal. Houston has not seen the end zone at all this season. Can they here on 2nd and goal Mack in the backfield. And he's not getting the carry. Mills going to look to throw, and he's sacked, and he lost the football. It is picked up by the Texans. But a fumble, and Josie Jewell, who had the pick earlier, forces the fumble and is getting credit for that sack. Trying to figure out who picked that fumble up. Looks like Royce Freeman picked up the fumble. But still a huge loss for the Texans. Following the loss of 9 yards, Mills in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking to throw, got to fire towards the end zone, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Texans still failing to get in the end zone at all this season. So Jeremy Fairbairn on for his first field goal of the game. This one, a 29-yarder, is up, and it is good. So the Texans make it a 2-possession game. In Denver, they're going to need touchdowns if they want any chance of winning this football game at this point. So the Broncos able to force the Texans to have a long drive. Excuse me, I'm stuttering a lot here. Fairbairn going to kick it off for just the 2nd time today. And this one going to be returned by KJ Hamler. Just kidding, he'll take a knee in the end zone. And Russell Wilson will start his 4th drive of the day from the 25-yard line. Sam Martin, the punter for the Broncos, is yet to see the field, as this Bronco offense has been dominant out of the gate, and they've kept it up throughout this game. Looking to keep up the positive trends on their opening drive of half number 2. Is this one going to be a pitch to Gordon on that left side, looking for blocking? He's not going to find any, though. Blown up in the backfield for a loss of a yard. Looks like Blake Cashman. See the replay. A good toss play right there. Blown up in the backfield, though. The blocking could not get outside in time, as Melvin Gordon, the difference maker so far, finally being shut out just a little bit. Russell Wilson under center on 2nd down and 11. Sets Tim Patrick in motion. Faking the jet sweep. Hand off Melvin Gordon. Going left side looking for blocking. He's not going to find it. It looks like Tim Patrick missed his assignment on that one. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 7. Eric Murray gets credit for the tackle. And this Texans defense needing a stop, looking for their first one of the game on 3rd down and 7. Broncos 2 touchdowns and a field goal. The only reason they kicked that field goal is because they ran out of time in that first half. That efficiency is so incredible so far. Broncos offense looking for that efficiency here on 3rd down as Wilson fires left side. It is caught and turned upfield right at the line to gain. We'll see where they spot him. And he's going to pick up the first down. Greg Dulcich. The backup tight end gets his first grab of the day. Eric Murray, another tackle, but a little bit too late, as a big guy on the left side hauls it in and turns upfield just enough for that first down. Broncos looking to take as much time off the clock as possible in this drive. Wilson in the gun on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Got good side, now going to try to scramble, but there's nowhere to go, and he's sacked. John Grenard on the sack. So this Texans defensive line finally getting some pressure on Russell Wilson. They failed to do so a lot of today, but they do on that occasion, and that definitely an important Sack for Jonathan Grenard. Under 30 seconds to play. Wilson under center following that loss of 3 on the sack. Takes a snap. Handoff Melvin Gordon, goal left side. Not going to find any blocking. Met quickly by Christian Kirksey. After just a gain of 4, that'll take us to the end of quarter 3, to the beginning of quarter 4. As the time's slowly going to tick away here, hopefully soon. There we go. Time finally starting to move again at Empower Field at Mile High Stadium. This game coming down to the last 6 minutes. Denver on top by 14 with the football, but the Texans defense looking for a stop on 3rd down. Such a beautiful place Denver is. The stadium definitely a sight to see in Denver, Colorado. Of course, Peyton Manning leading this team to a Super Bowl is Super Bowl 50. Not too long ago, this team saw a title come their way. They're looking for Russell Wilson to lead them back to the glory land. On 3rd and 9, he takes the snap in the gun. Looking to throw, fires across the middle. That one caught, but not enough for a first down. Only a gain of 6 yards for Melvin Gordon. So Melvin Gordon on that play, only able to get to the 42-yard line. Gain of 6 yards, but really the sack made the difference from Jonathan Grenard. And finally the Texans get a stop. So finally, the Broncos going to have to punt. Sam Martin in the backfield. Punts it from his own 30-yard line. A booming punt. This one, fair catch called for. Bouncing at the 1. It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Nearly pinned him down inside their own 5, but instead, Davis Mills will start at the 20. So Mills got just over 5 minutes to work with, all 3 timeouts, but the Texans need 2 touchdowns as Mills looking to throw on 1st and 10. Going to fire right side. That one caught on the sideline. Looks like Marlon Mack, and it is a gain of just 2 yards. And the Texans going to need more than that if they want to have enough time to come back down 17-0 in this game. They're looking for a monstrous comeback in their first victory of the season. Both these teams, as mentioned before, took a loss in week number 1. The Broncos ahead right now, looking for their first win. Mills in the gun on 2nd down and 8. And he takes the snap, surveys the field, finds time, scrambling in the backfield. Got to get rid of it, and he's not going to. A loss of 13 yards. Draymond Jones sacks him back to the 9-yard line. Davis Mills saw the pressure in his face, but never got rid of the football. And a huge loss, 11 yards, or 13 yards the damage rather. On 2nd down. The clock under 5 minutes. The Texans need a big play here. 3rd down and 21 for Davis Mills as he takes a snap, looking to throw. Gonna fire way downfield, right side. It is incomplete. Almost intercepted by Pat Surtain. I would imagine here the Texans would likely punt. I can't see them going for it here. But what do I know? This is football. We've seen crazier things happen. To some of you, it may come as a surprise. To others, not so much. Texans going for it. 4th and 21 from their own 9. Mills going to fire left side. It is intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Returned down the right side, and it is a pick 6 for the Denver Broncos. Ronald Darby, the quarterback. As Darby read it the whole way, Another miscue for Davis Mills, his second pick, but this one goes back to the house, and Ronald Darby has a touchdown to his name. This Broncos defense has been so dominant, and they showed it there on fourth down. Ronald Darby, intercepts that. Ronald Jones would be a running back in the NFL. As McManus on to make this a 21-point game. It is extra point up in the air, and it is good, and the Broncos lead by 3 touchdowns, just over 4 minutes to play. Davis Mills, tons of mistakes made in this game. They'll have to watch a lot of film to recover from this. Just an ugly game altogether for the Texans. All sides of the field just not playing together, and that was the main issue. McManus got to kick this one off to the back of the end zone. And this one just going to be taken for a knee from Smith. So Davis Mills coming back onto the field. He'll try again, but maybe just a drive for pride at this point. His stats, yucky to say the least. 9 of 14, 93 yards, and 2 interceptions. One of them a pick 6 to Ronald Darby. Texans going 5 wide on 1st and 10. This game all but over. As Mills looking to throw, backpedaling. Here comes pressure, fires middle. It is caught. A huge gain past the 50-yard line and into Bronco territory. Davis Mills finally finding some firepower. And that's the first catch of the day from Nico Collins, the Michigan graduate. Davis Mills finally finding a huge strike across the middle. Looks like there were no Broncos defenders in the area. Maybe the corner playing man-to-man. It got beat. And that was probably the issue. It was just over 4 to play this game. Slowly about to be over. Broncos fans headed for the exits. They've got to be pleased with their football team. They've done everything they had to. As Mills looking to throw on 1st and 10. Going to fire left side. That one caught on a slant inside the 35-yard line. Philip Dorsett. Get 13 yards, just his first catch of the day. So Dorsett getting it at 13 yards inside the Bronco 35-yard line, but the clock's still moving. Mills hurrying up to the line, just under 3.5 to play in this game from Denver as he takes the snap. Looking to throw, fires left side. That one caught. Marlon Mack inside the 20, inside the 15, and a face mask is coming to add onto this yardage. Kawan Williams, the cornerback, guilty of that penalty. Inside the 10 for the second time today. The Texans looking for their first touchdown of the season. Still, it has been nearly 7.5 quarters, and they have not found the end zone in this season. That's got to be some sort of record. And not a good one. First down and goal following the completion and the face mask in the I formation. Royce Freeman in the backfield, getting the carry, going up the middle. Not quite into the end zone. Stuffed at the 1. What a huge play. I didn't quite see who blew it up there. Kareem Jackson. That's who it was. The safety. Blitzing up the middle, getting a huge hit. And now under 3 to play. Right now. There we go. Second down and goal. Mills hurrying quickly. He's got Mack in the backfield. Mills in the gun. Takes a snap. Hand off Marlon Mack going up the middle. Touchdown Texans. And Marlon Mack scores the first touchdown of the season for the Houston Texans. So maybe a bit of a mental win for the Texans, finally punching it into the end zone. So look at that to motivate them throughout the week. Marlon Mack just walking into the end zone. Bronco defense probably tired after all the hard work they've done so far today. Understandably giving up a touchdown on that drive. The Bronco offense looking to end it with the legs of Melvin Gordon on the next drive. Fairbairn's extra point, his first one of the season. Haven't missed an extra point all season. It is up and it is good. We are still perfect on extra points. Still, it has been all Denver in this game. Not really close either. So Fairbairn going to kick this one off to KJ Hamler for the second or the third time today, rather. Fairbairn going to boot this back. No, it's going to be an onside kick, rather picked up by the Broncos. No surprise there. We see Melvin Gordon's stats kind of stuffed in this second half. But that first half, so dominant. And this Broncos team has been so dominant all game. He really hasn't had to do anything too severe. Just trying to keep this team healthy. That's the biggest concern. In the I formation are the Broncos looking to end it on this drive. In the backfield, looks like Javonte Williams getting the carry, going right side, brought down at the 40. Again at 2 yards. That'll bring up second down and 8. Not eat. Am I hungry? I don't know. But a 2-yard gain, under 2.5 to play in this game. We're slowly getting towards the end. Broncos going to take this clock as far down as possible. They could take it to the 2-minute warning if they'd like, but they won't. Getting a snap-off handoff. Melvin Gordon going left side, breaking a tackle, spinning his way for a couple extra yards down to the 34-yard line. 3rd down and 2 coming up. Just under 2 minutes to play as a 2-minute warning in Denver passes by. Broncos looking for a first down to put this game out of reach. Gordon in the backfield, but Wilson looking to throw. Fires across the middle, caught. Okwugbanom, and that will likely do it. Desmond King, another tackle. He's been pretty good with all of his tackles so far today. And most of the mistakes from this Texan defense has really been up front. Just no sense of pressure. Is this one going to be a jet sweep to Cortland Sutton? Good for a gain of 6 yards. And the Texans burn their second timeout. A minute 51 remain and just one timeout for the Texans. Wilson has got the Broncos in the I formation. Looks like Javonte Williams getting a carry, going left side. That's going to be a first down. No issues for the Broncos. And their running game just as impressive this week as it was last. Christian Kirksey, another tackle. But it is far too late for the Texans to do anything. So Wilson just going to take a couple of knees to end this game. And that, with a couple of knees from Russell Wilson, will officially do it. A not so exciting game if you're a Texan fan, but if you're a Bronco fan, you got to be ecstatic with how this game resulted. And for some reason, the Broncos wanting to run another play. Looks like Gordon in the backfield, Wilson in the gun. Wilson takes a snap, handoff Melvin Gordon going to right side, maybe looking for his 3rd touchdown, trying to find it, but he won't on that play. Again, is 7 yards. Trying to figure out who plays next real quick. Yes, Arizona and Vegas tomorrow. Victory formation for the final time on 3rd and 3. Wilson going to take one last kneel down, and that will officially do it from Denver. Russell Wilson gets his first victory as a Denver Bronco. An exciting turning point in his career as his team puts up 24 points. An impressive first half. 17 on the offensive side. We're going to see if McManus actually kicks this field goal in the dwindling seconds, and no, he won't. So the Denver Broncos take this one 24-10 over the Houston Texans. And the Broncos got out to a hot start and really never took their foot off the gas. As both quarterbacks going to meet at midfield. Davis Mills obviously not so happy about the result or the way that he played. 2 interceptions, including a pick 6 and 2 fumbles. Luckily, both picked up by his offensive line. Still lots of mistakes from him and a lot to be learned from. See the breakdown by quarter. It was all Denver, essentially all game. As we see some game highlights, the second touchdown, I believe, from Melvin Gordon. May have been the first. Well, yeah, this is the first right here. Melvin Gordon's first touchdown, going left side, breaking a tackle on his way in. And the pick 6 from Ronald Darby. The cornerback 3 struts into the end zone untouched. So see the breakdown by every stat, and look at those rushing yards. 105 rushing yards for Javonte Williams. And importantly, Melvin Gordon, the difference maker. 2 touchdown runs for him in this game, and 2 takeaways for the Broncos defense. Just a great game for everybody's confidence on that Denver sideline, and that's going to bring us to a conclusion from Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Join us again tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern Time. It's going to be the Arizona Cardinals paying a visit to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Be on the lookout for the upload. It's the Buccaneers and the Saints coming out at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. That game was so exciting. Came down to the final play. Big comeback from the Buccaneers. See how that one finished. Signing off from the booth. Thank you guys so much for joining me.